In this video, you'll get a quick overview in just a few minutes of all the key features of the Koolmesh Web Platform Hytronik's wireless lighting control system. Let's start by logging in here on the Koolmesh website. On .iot.koolmesh.com, the web version of the Koolmesh platform. Now, you'll see how to navigate through the system, what you can do, and the type of data provided by the platform. We won't go into detail in each section. At the top menu, you can change the language and access your user settings. In the menu on the left, the first screen is the main dashboard, used for data aggregation. Here, you can see all your installations, which you can add to the graph, as well as the total number of lighting devices and sensors, both overall and per installation. Reference data on energy savings, according to standards, and aggregated data on electrical consumption and expenses are also available. The next section, the second one, is Project Management. Here, you can view all your projects and share them with others. Each project represents an installation, a location, or a building. And within each project, you can create different floors or areas. Now, in the third section of the menu, Configuration Profiles, you can quickly create and manage preset profiles for simple commissioning. For example, turn on by daylight threshold, tunable white, 24-hour circadian rhythm, or corridor function. In the emergency control section, if you have DALI emergency devices, all the monthly functional tests and annual duration tests are automatically recorded according to regulations. This allows you to generate reports to ensure building safety compliance and to meet audit requirements. In the remote control section, with the appropriate user permissions, you can view the installation from a floor plan, a zone list, or as a list of devices and scenes. Inside the view, you can see the status of all devices, and importantly, if it's a DALI or D4i device, you can read both consumption data and maintenance data from the DALI components to identify errors or anything that helps simplify maintenance. As the second to last section, we have the Data and Statistics area. Here you can view energy consumption by project or by network, and you can also access detailed information for specific zones or individual devices. You can select a timeline and compare it against a baseline, which represents the installation before the new LED luminaires were added. Comparing it with the consumption of the new LED luminaires or the consumption savings achieved thanks to the lighting control devices. It's also possible to compare savings. You can compare savings achieved by LED lighting only, savings from the lighting control system, or the total savings, which represent the sum of both. You can download and analyze this data and get more details about the hours when lighting control was applied, as well as convert these consumption values into electricity costs. In the statistics section, you'll also find heat maps for motion and energy consumption. In this example, for motion, you can view activity by zones, aggregated by area, showing which zones have registered the highest number of sensor activations on the selected date. If we go into individual device detail, we can see which sensors have registered the most motion within the same timeline. These heat maps can also be applied to electricity consumption, as shown in this example. And finally, the last section, the settings section. Here you'll find basic settings for statistics, user preferences, and the logo. Find more answers in the next videos or with the Koolmesh team. Don't forget to visit the Koolmesh Wireless Academy page on hytronik.com for more information.